What's up, you guys? Let's get into it. This is Heart and Hustle, Season 2, Episode 2. Listen, I'm late, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. Hold on, let me freshen up my lipstick. I finally watched the show, and I can't say really be in her good eye on Labrina since last year, and she was right. I'm so surprised that she became this way. Did I have my good eye on Labrina? I'm about to go back and look at my own reviews. Was I looking at Labrina last season? But go back and look at it my damn self. Let me say this though. Last week, y'all, I really was like, that's messed up. That's a violation. Why would Labrina be in that conversation? Labrina didn't have nothing to do with that. The men should have went on off to themselves. Like I said, all of those things last week. Baby, what I did not know, what I did not know was that we were going to get a whole nother 10 minutes. What's up, So Deb? Hey, boo. I did not know we were going to get another 10 minutes of this conversation with Labrina, her husband, and Josh. What I said last week, triple it this week. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all your little ad-libbing, Labrina, adding your little 2 cents to it, that's a problem. Number 2, Josh, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt last week. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt last week because I was like, well, that's messed up. Whatever. He got his side of the story. He should blah, 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 right? Blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something, Mr. Josh. Whatever little bit of benefit of the doubt I gave you last week, I take it all back. You went on that. You did that scene. You filmed that scene so that you could bash that woman. And now I don't believe nothing you saying. Last week I was giving you the benefit of the doubt when you were like, well, I wanted to see my kids and this and this and this and that. And then we had Elena over here talking about that she a single mama and you ain't doing. I don't give you nothing now. And I'm going to tell you why. Because something you did in that conversation let me know that you was on some bullshit. And let me tell you what you did. You threw out there last week, I ain't the only one that's cheated in this conversation. I ain't the only one that's cheated. And then when they ask you for details, they were like, oh, so she cheated too? He said, I ain't going to say it was an affair. What? What you mean you're not going to say it was an affair? Then don't bring the shit up. If you're not sitting here telling us that woman cheated on you and that woman had a full-fledged affair, don't bring it up. And then Labrina going to say, oh, so when was this? Like, what's the time? Her husband said, what's the timeline? And he talking about some last year. Yes, honey, today is Prince's birthday. Yes. Got on my Prince shirt. Yes. Then she gonna say 16 years, and you haven't cheated in 16 years. That was 16 years ago, and she cheated last year. And he was gonna say, well, I'm not gonna call it an affair. I'm just gonna say, he said, well, have you went through her phone? I'm just gonna say, I've seen some things that I can't unsee. What you done seen, Josh? Was somebody sent her some dick pics or something? She's a celebrity makeup artist. I'm sure people slide her, and she's gorgeous. She is a gorgeous woman. I'm sure men slide her DMs all the time. And you know what? Another reason why I'm not entertaining none of that? Because you said by your own admission that this was during COVID. You said by your own admission that this happened during COVID. Which means that this happened 5 years ago. When you stole the money. Because that's what you did. You stole the money, okay? You could try to dress it up and make it sound pretty all you want. You stole the money. So 5 years ago, you stole the money, which means that y'all have been dealing with this for the last 5 years. Well, I don't know when she found out, but when she found out all the money was gone, that's how long y'all been dealing with it. So if a year ago, Elena was entertaining a man in her DMs, if Elena was going out on dates, if she was having conversations with men, I don't give a And for you to sit there and give him a pass, like, I mean, she mad about something that happened 16 years ago, but she was out there doing her thing a year ago. I'm sorry, what? Did you not have conversations with this woman and told you that she been trying to work through this for the last however many years, and they've been working through this and they've been processing this, and this isn't something that just happened, and she been trying to save her marriage? So if a year ago she had a moment and she entertained a man, which, let's be clear, I don't necessarily believe what the hell coming out of Josh's mouth, because Josh, I don't believe nothing you got to say. But if I was going to believe you, Josh, I don't care. I don't care. And I don't believe that the only time you ever cheated on that woman was 16 years ago. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I don't believe that's the only time you did it. The reason why I don't believe that that's the only time you did it is for the same reason why you said you stole that money from her. Because your ego was involved, because your ego was bruised, because she was the face of everything, and she was the one that everybody knew, and she was the celebrity out of that marriage, and you were like feeling some kind of way, like, nah, because, you know, yeah, I did everything short of putting the makeup on the brushes, you know, like, yeah, she's the actual makeup artist, but it's me behind the scenes. The same reason why you needed that validation, and the same reason why you stole that money and you had to be the man of the house, is the same reason why I know your ass was out there cheating. Because your ego. You needed some woman to stroke that ego and probably some other things and tell you that you were great, that you're not second fiddle, that you're not the man behind the celebrity, that you're not. That's why I don't believe you. That's why and let me tell you something. Excuse me, hey, lady that slept with Josh, hey, lady that had an affair with Josh, go on and slide it in my inbox. Because I know you out there, and I know you watching, and I know you listening. Go on and slide it in my inbox. I'll tell it. I'll tell it. Go and slide it in my inbox. Because I know it's some of them hanging around Houston. I know it's some of y'all riding around Houston. I know it is. They went to therapy last season and they didn't even bring it up. I don't remember them talking about. And somebody in the chat said, and remember he moved out last year. He sure did. Remember he moved out? Sure did. So with that being said, Labrina, I ain't give you no grace last week, but the little bit of grace I gave you last week is gone. It's gone and it's triple, because I'm sorry, I didn't give you no grace. I gave Josh a little bit of grace, but it's all gone because the way that conversation went and the fact that Labrina was 2 toes down in it and was defending Josh. Somebody, T said it. Shout out to my boy giving you the real T. Shout out to my boo. He said it last week. That was some real male identified shit you did, and it was. You are showing that you are not a girl's girl. Because even if, let me tell y'all something. And I'm going to just use Ravine. And I know Ravine is like, what? Really be? Don't use me. Don't use me. But you the first person name I saw a girl. Now I ain't going to use you, Ravine. I'm going to use Cheryl. I'm going to use Cheryl because I know Ravine was like, what? I'm going to use Cheryl. I'm going to use Cheryl. Let me tell you. If I knew Cheryl, man, let's say we used to all hang out. We used to go to the club. We used to go to the bar, go to the lounge. We used to have crabs over at Cheryl's house. We used to have drinks, watch the football game over at my house, whatever. And let's say everybody broke up. They done broke up. It is what it is. You do you. And let's say the man want to tell me his side of the story, right? Let's tell you the man wouldn't tell me his side of the story now. I'm going to tell you it would never happen because he would never feel comfortable enough to call me and want to tell me his side of the story. But let's just say he did, okay? And let's say he walked his ass over here and he want to tell me all the things that Cheryl did. Well, yeah, I know. I know she caught me cheating on her, but she cheated on me too. You know what I would say to him? Because Cheryl is my girl. You know what I would say to him? I would say, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I would say to him, I don't care what Cheryl did. You violated my friend. And that's the side I'm on. Now, I might know that Cheryl cheated on that man. Cheryl might have used me as an alibi. Cheryl might have gave her the boyfriend and said, I'm going to be at Really B house. We're going to the club, and then I'm going to stay there because we're going to be drinking, and I don't want to drive home. And I'm going to be like, yep, she was at my house. I might be her alibi. But I ain't never going to say, I'm never going to make you feel comfortable enough to feel like it's okay to throw her under the bus. I'm going to say, I don't care. Cheryl didn't cheat on you. What you talking about? And I'm going to tell you another reason, Labrina, why I know you're not a girl's girl and why I know that this didn't come from no place of care about Elena and no place of love and for Elena, because you couldn't get to Minerva fast enough. I don't know if that's that lady name. Y'all know I always fuck her name up. Mimi. You couldn't get to Mimi fast enough and tell her all about it. You could not tell Mimi fast enough. And when you told Mimi, you told her from the point of view of Josh. You didn't say, well, you know, girl, Josh tried to sit there and justify what he did and try to tell me that Elena cheated on him. He gonna try to come at me with that bullshit. And I know, you know, I wasn't having that. And I told him, I don't care nothing about that. You did my girl dirty. She tried to make it work with you. She tried to. That ain't how you told it. You told it from the point of view of Josh. You told it from Josh's perspective, like, and she cheated on him last year, and blah, 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 blah. That's how I already know how you felt about it, because you told it from that perspective. Now, Mimi, I'm going to give you a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give you a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, because Mimi, you told Labrina, you said, girl, this ain't going to end well. You said, this ain't. You low-key was trying to question her about why she was even having that conversation with Josh. You low-key did. I caught it, Mimi. Mimi, you low-key did. I caught it. I caught it. You low-key did. And Labrina said, I don't care. I want all the smoke. Labrina was like, I don't care. I mean, I know it's going to be some blowback. I don't care. I want all the smoke. Oh, Auntie Kimmy said, spreading gospel like it's gospel. I mean, spreading gossip like it's gospel. Ooh. Now the next scene we see is with Latoya, and we see it with Ro. Let me give a shout out to Ro. Y'all know Ro be dropping down over when we do the panel. Her and T, that's her boo thing, and she be dropping down over there. But Ro said on her Instagram that when she was filming these scenes, she was still literally swollen, and she was still literally post-op. And she was like, there were times when she was filming when she still had the drainage contraptions on her from her surgery. So I'm gonna give you a shout out, girl. I mean, you was a trooper. You was a trooper. Okay. Now her and Labrina, her and Latoya talked a little bit more about a little bit more. She said sometimes she was getting her call after filming and be crying, child. She was in pain. So shout out to you, boo. Her her and Latoya are talking about the friend group situation and stuff like that. They're talking about the exercising and stuff. And Rose said, listen, I need y'all to understand something. I love my body. Like I do. I love my body. I love who I am. But listen, I wanted a little nip and a little tuck, and I did what I did, and I don't feel no kind of way about it. And I already told y'all, listen, I would nip and tuck it. And don't be surprised if I do one day nip and tuck it. And y'all be like, really, B, did you nip and tuck? I did. I nipped and I tucked. Now I need more than a little bit of a nip and a tuck, but y'all already know I don't have no problem with it. I done told y'all. I just think, when it becomes too much or people go too far. Latoya also talked about how when, she was doing a really good job of doing exercising and kickboxing, I think she said twice a week, and going to the gym and stuff. And she said that when her dad died, she fell off. And listen, I get it. First of all, something like that, a parent, like, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. So I'm sure that threw you off of whatever schedule you were on. But the one thing I say about me, and y'all know at one point in time, before I started doing YouTube, it was before I started doing YouTube. At one point in time, y'all, I was going to the gym like 4 days a week, because I literally had to pass the gym on my way home from work when I used to work in Rockville. I know for most of y'all don't even know what that means. But when I worked at Rockville, the way I came home to try to avoid the traffic, I would go over the river and through the woods to try to avoid getting on 495. I literally drove past my gym. So I would keep my gym bag in the car, and I would literally go to the gym like 4 days a week. And I didn't have a trainer back then, but I would do 2 days, I would do water aerobics, and the other 2 days I would just like get on the treadmill, and then I would do like a couple of like the machines, and then I would come on home. After when I did my water aerobics, I would get to sit in the sauna for a little while, and then I would come home, whatever. It's really easy to fall off of the bandwagon. All it takes is one little thing to change in your schedule. So as people who struggle with weight and struggle with that, it don't take much, because we already, half of us don't want to do it no goddamn way. So anyway, so I get it, y'all. So they talked about that. Then they talked about, what's up, El Teddy? Did you finish watching it? Baby, I was on the phone with El Teddy. Hey, T, what's up, boo? I was on the phone with El Teddy, and he said, I ain't watched Heart and Hustle yet. I said, you better watch it, because you're going to be pissed. You finished watching it? Your sister stays in Rockville, baby. That when I worked in Rockville, baby, that was a hike. Ooh, that was a hump. But anyway, Cheryl said I would have nipped, tucked, pulled, and gathered together. Okay. El Teddy, you know what I'm talking about now, don't you? When I told El Teddy, I said, if you was pissed last week at Minerva, baby, I can't wait to see what El Teddy got to say. That Labrina, I said Minerva, I meant Labrina. Yes, honey. I can't wait for El Teddy's review on this, honey. So they also talked about what Jordan has going on with Chloe. I'm gonna get to Miss Chloe and Jordan at the end of this episode, but let me say this. They talked about that, and Labrina let Chloe know that boy, and I'm calling him a boy, that boy done reached out to her talking about something he wanna propose. I have gained 40 pounds since my boyfriend and stepmom passed. Can't get motivated anymore. Auntie Kimmy, we're going to get motivated. Baby, I need you to motivate like you motivate them seasonings out your part. Y'all, I need you. I done told y'all the story before, but I really, really need y'all to understand. I really need y'all to understand how funny that shit was. When we were at that damn hibachi on the cruise. That man was cooking that chicken on the hibachi. And Auntie Kim pulled that seasoning out her purse. And she gave that seasoning to the hibachi man and told him, put some of that on there. And then he put some on, and he tried to give it back to her. She said, add some more. Give me some more. Y'all, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Every time, Auntie Kim, baby, when I tell you I ain't gonna never forget that. She said, she pulled up season out first. She said, here, add some of that. He tried to give it back to her. She said, give me some more. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get myself together. I don't know why that thing just tickled me like that. Oh, Auntie Kim, you a mess. Oh, she is a fool, y'all. I need y'all to know she's a fool. Oh, she's a sweetheart, but she a fool, honey. Oh. No, baby, she threw it on the stove. It was a highlight of the cook. She did throw it on the stove. She did. Oh God. Oh God. And it was funny, Eric, because Tracy was getting us drunk on the sake. So that didn't help that we was drunk. Well, at least I was. I'm gonna speak for myself. I know I was drunk on the sake. Okay. Oh God. Okay. I don't feel bad for Chloe either, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So the ladies are having a event for the women. They're doing like a I guess like a give back to the community. They're talking to a group of young ladies that they're trying to inspire about entrepreneurship and networking and things like that. El Teddy did catch the food in his mouth. So they were worried about, or they were wondering if Labrina and Mimi were coming. Of course, they did show up because they said we made a commitment and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Now I'm gonna say I think Mimi showed up with the right energy. I think Mimi showed up like, look, I don't want no bad vibes. I want us to have a good event for the ladies. You know, we made this commitment, and you know that's what it is. I really think Labrina showed up on some bullshit. If I'm being honest, I think Labrina showed up on some bullshit, and when the ladies all came together, I think Labrina wanted some smoke and she wasn't getting the smoke, and so she created the smoke. That's what I think. That's what I believe. That's how I feel. Now I'm still going to say what I said last week, and so far I ain't really seen or heard nothing to make me change my mind about it. That I don't understand why y'all are getting mad about something that y'all already know happened. Y'all saw it on camera. I mean, y'all talked about it on camera as far as the "you not on my level" comment. I still don't know why that came back up, because if it happened on camera, y'all talked about it on camera, y'all addressed it on camera. Why are we talking about it again? Other than the fact that what I think Chloe said it, or Ro might have said it in her confessional, when people saw the stuff play back, they got mad. And we talked about that last week. That's what happens on reality shows. You film it. We just talked about this with Love and Marriage Huntsville. You film it and then you see how it's edited, and then you see people's confessionals, and it does, sometimes it can put you back in that space again, and it can piss you off again. And I really think that's what happened with the comment about these ladies are not on my level. Now, let's be clear, Labrina, I don't believe that bullshit that you was talking about some, I meant on my level of peace. I meant on my level. That ain't what you meant. You meant what you meant. You meant exactly what you meant. You meant, I hope that they are going to have people that are on my level, meaning have accomplished what I've accomplished, got the husband, got the money, have the appearances. That's what you meant. That's what I believe you meant, and you ain't gonna change my mind. Sorry, not sorry. I think you backpedaled and pussy popped off of it because the people was like, I'm sorry, what? And then I think once you met some of the ladies and realized, oh, some of these ladies are on my level. But I believe that when they were putting this show together, I believe you made that comment to production or to somebody else or whoever. I believe you said it. And I believe you meant it the way they took it. I don't think you meant nothing about I hope they're on my level with peace. That's not even how people use that term. On my level, I mean, I just hope they've done the work that I've done and they're in a peaceful place. That ain't, maybe that's not even how people use that language. On my level, that's not even how people talk. Anybody in here ever used it that way? Let me know. Has anybody in here ever said, I hope somebody's on my level, and meant, I mean, I hope they're on the level of spiritual growth that I'm on? Who? Go put it in the chat if y'all tell me. Now, the Precious comment, I absolutely understand why Latoya has an issue with it. And like Latoya said, precious ain't never been a good word. Even when you see somebody baby and you be like, oh, he's so precious. We already know what the fuck that means. When somebody say, oh, he's so precious, don't nobody think that's a compliment. That's like when me and El Teddy talk about the bless your heart children. If you a teacher, you know what that means. Oh, bless his heart. Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what it means when somebody say bless his heart. Y'all know what it means. It's not a compliment. So, Labrina, that was rude as fuck what you said. And the problem was somebody heard you and the cameras caught it. So when the episode played, it played back. And Latoya has every right to feel some kind of way about that. Number one, that woman was her friend. But even if that woman wasn't her friend, that was an invited guest to this event that was being honored. And that was a rude thing for you to say. And then you tried to throw it on Chloe. Chloe was like, I didn't even say it. How I get in it? How I get in it? So when y'all got into the therapy session, you talking about something, I ain't know the therapy session was going to be all about me. Girl, you the one that pissed everybody off. So why wouldn't the therapy session be about you? You the one that done pissed everybody off. You the one everybody mad at. So yes, the therapy session is about you. Then you're going to go up to Chloe after they have the event. Everything is going, it's over, whatever. You're going to go up to Chloe and then you want to have a conversation because you want to start talking about, well, Latoya this and Latoya that and Latoya this. Now, according to what Labrina's saying is that that Latoya lied in the therapy session and that's what pissed her off because she said that she had talked to all the ladies about the not on my level comment and Latoya lied and said she never had that conversation. And she was like, she lied. I did have that conversation. She lying. Let me be honest. I don't know if Latoya is lying or not. I don't know if Latoya said it or didn't. I don't know if you talked to Latoya or you didn't talk to Latoya. I don't know if you had the conversation with Latoya or not. I don't know. What I do know is we're focused on the wrong things. And because we're focused on the wrong things, it makes me question. See, when people start trying to divert me in another direction, because again, does it really fucking matter? Like in the grand scheme of why the ladies are angry with you, does it matter that you had a conversation with Latoya? Does it matter that you had individual conversations with all the ladies? Does that matter? Or is validating their feelings and moving forward what matters? Because let's be clear, I don't care if El Teddy had a conversation with 20 other people about a comment that upset me. I don't really give a damn. I'm upset that the comment was made, and I'm telling you that what you said upset me. I don't care who else you talk to. I don't care what that conversation was. And again, we weren't in the therapy session, so we don't know what was said, but what it sounds like is Labrina was trying to say, well, look, I already talked about this and I already had these conversations and everybody understood and everybody, like, I don't understand why everybody's mad again. Again, I understand that because I said the same thing. Why are we mad again? But if the women are saying, look, girl, we saw it play back on the episode and we just kind of feel some kind of way about it, then let's talk about that. Does it really matter who else you had a conversation with? So now you're trying to talk about Latoya this and Latoya that, and she's two-faced and she's playing both sides and she's this and she's that and she's the other. Baby Latoya said, I heard what she said and now I am exiting. Baby, she went over to production, told them to take that mic pack off of her, and she left the event. I'm not, listen. Deuces. She said, this woman has had 2 months to curate a storyline, and I'm not going to be a part of it. Baby, Latoya got so much class. Even when I always agree with what she's saying, she said it with so much class. That's all I can say. I'm like, yes. Yes, class. Yes. So that's pretty much how that ended. So then we get to Taco Tuesday. Well, actually, I forgot a scene with Alana and with Adrian Peterson's wife. She was doing his makeup. You know, a little, and that really was just a scene with a celebrity, with her doing a celebrity's makeup, and that's great. I'm here for it. Y'all know we love these shows. We love the celebrity cameos and stuff like that. If you know football, you know who Adrian Peterson is. You know all of that. So that's great, great. So we see Chloe with her daughters, and she talking about basically she missed Jordan. Thank you, Yvette. Basically, she missed Jordan. She didn't call Jordan because she said, well, his mama told me that. See this? His mama told me that he has the flu. So I'm just checking on him. I mean, I got him blocked on everything. But he got the flu, and I just want to check on him because I still care about him. First of all, why the fuck you still talking to his mama every day? Chloe, you too old for that shit. You know better. And we're going to get deep into that in a minute. Taco Tuesday was Pappado's restaurant. What y'all was at Papacito's. What's up, Ro? Hey, girl. Papacito's restaurant night. I don't know what is. You mean Papa? Is that Pappado's or Papacito? I don't know. Did I go to Papacito's when I was in Houston? Where did I go when I was in? Because let me tell you something. Y'all got more than enough Mexican restaurants in Texas. My God. Chloe missing her oldest child. The only thing I agree with Jordan is she should not be. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Oh, we're gonna get to that. Oh, Chloe said I'll cook. Oh, you picked it up. Baby, listen. I'm with you. Listen, Latoya didn't cook that cake either. The camera showed that label on the side of that cake. She sure did pick it up from the Publix or whatever grocery stores y'all got down there, child. So, Chloe, what? You know better. You too old to be talking to that boy mama like that. And we're going to get deep into that in a minute. But his mama shouldn't be telling you he got the flu because you shouldn't be talking to his mama. How about that? So she going to call him, talk about something. Oh, yeah, I unblocked you. Girl, just say you want that man back. Ro, El Teddy said, when I tell you I'll be channeling my inner thought, you be channeling my inner thoughts in every scene you in, child. Ro is me. Y'all know Ro is me. If you've ever been around me, y'all know that's my energy, child. I left with Papacitos. Oh, I F with Papacito. I'm trying to. I feel like I might have went to Papacitos when I was in. I really feel like I went to Papacitos when I was in Houston. Because I've been to Houston twice. I was supposed to be in Houston right now. Well, no, I would actually be almost home by now. Because I think my flight was supposed to leave today at like 11. I would already be on my plane right now. But anyway, neither here nor there. Oh, Lord, not El Teddy and Ro are twins, Lord. That's trouble right there. Latoya did not cook that cake. You ain't see the label on the side of that cake, child. So she calls him and he asks her out on a date. He want to go out on a date, whatever. So they going out on a date. We're going to get to them in a minute. But they going out on a date. Now let's get to this Taco Tuesday night situation. Latoya, Chloe, and Ro go over to Ro's house with the Taco Tuesday of it all. And first of all, y'all really be taking this Taco Tuesday thing very seriously. Like, y'all really be seriously on that Taco Tuesday. But okay, move right along. We get to talking about what happened at the party and Labrina and what she had to say and how Latoya felt about what was said. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm with Ro. I told you I'm with you in this situation. I was like, at this point, why are we still talking about it? Like, it is what it is. It was what it was. It happened. I don't understand why are we still talking about this? Because at the end of the day, I don't understand why we mad about a comment that was made that was addressed on camera. I get it that after the show came on, everybody got mad and everybody revisited it, whatever. But it really shouldn't took us to this level. Now, the whole Precious comment, I get it. I get it because that was rude and y'all probably didn't see it until after the show aired. That part I get. But you not on my level. And Labrina, you meant it the way you said it. Just stand in your shit. And let me say this. I think that might be why everybody's mad, because they know you meant it the way you said it. They know you meant it the way they took it. El Teddy said, why are we spending this amount of energy on somebody who don't like us? Right. Like, why are we? Because at the end of the day, Labrina does think she better than y'all. That's my opinion. And Mimi, she thinks she better than you too. You just the only person that's still talking to her right now. She thinks she better than you too. She's very male identified, as we saw from this whole situation with Josh. Okay. She is not a girl's girl. And she does think she better than y'all. With her husband's money. Ooh. Anyway, moving right along. But Latoya was upset because she overheard the things that Labrina said. And she was like, listen, at this point, I'm good. I'm good on her. I don't need to speak to her. I don't need to talk to her. It's whatever it is. And Labrina was saying, well, it's just business. It's just business. Listen, at this point, I think that's the best way for us to move forward. I don't want the show to fall apart over this, but I honestly don't know, like, how do we come back from that? Alana's supposed to still be whooping Labrina's ass right now. Absolutely. Baby, I can't wait until we get to that part where Alana find out. Well, listen, Elena. I don't know why I want to keep calling her Alana, Elena. So at this point, I think Latoya is over trying to work through this, at least until next week's episode. And she's just over it. She was like, I don't never have to speak to her again. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. But I'm with Ro. Let's take some tequila shots and let's eat these tacos and let's go to hell on. Because at the end of the day, baby, Labrina is over there doing what Labrina is doing, and we don't have the energy for it. Chloe, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. So you have not been dating this man for a year, but you have found out that this man is cheating on you to the point where the woman has the code to the front door, which means that she can get in and out of your house whenever she feels like it, which means that she is comfortable. Now, I know somebody might say, well, you know, when you have them keypads, you can change the lock on them keypads all the time. You can change the lock on those keypads all the time, or the code on those keypads. You can do all of those things, but that's a whole lot of energy to spend. Let's just stick with that woman is comfortable in that man's house. Chloe, you ain't been dating this man a year, and you found out he cheated on you. I'm not understanding what we still talking about. I don't know what we still talking about. He want to take you out on a date. So you go out on a date with him. Okay. You go out on a date with him. He does the whole little candlelight and picnic and all that shit, whatever. And you are impressed. Chloe, you are too old to be impressed with that. Y'all sit down to start talking. And when the man is trying to tell you, and I'm not defending him cheating on her, but what I'm saying is when he was trying to talk to her about his issues, she totally dismissed them. She totally dismissed how he felt about anything. And again, let's be clear. He cheated on you. I'm not saying that you have to accept it. But when he said to you, well, you want to come up, El Teddy, in a few minutes? If you want to come up, I'll give you the link if you want to come up. But the minute he said to you, you talk to my mom, you tell mom, you talk too much, you talk to my mother too much. Your response was, oh, it's not about the show. Okay, all right, I'll call you. All right, I'll call you when I get off of here. It's, oh God. Okay. The minute your response is to get defensive and be like, well, I mean, what do you mean I can't talk to your mom? Like, most men want their mom to get along with their girlfriend. Like, what? He ain't saying you can't talk to his mom. He's saying don't tell my mom all my business. I told y'all last week that was some effed up shit that Chloe did. Chloe, why in the hell would you tell his mom about y'all's personal situation as far as him cheating, especially if you're going to get back with him? See, that's the other thing. If you're going to get back with the man, ain't no need in talking about it. What we talking about? If you gonna get back with him and you know you gonna forgive him, what they say, Mama E say, let that man cheat in peace? Why are you calling his mother and telling his mother what y'all got going on in y'all relationship? That's a violation. And I don't care how old you are, you know that's a violation. Now, a lot of us have made that mistake. A lot of us have done it, but it's a violation. And when that man is telling you, I need you to stop telling my mom all of our business. If we're going to work through this and we're going to try to get past this, stop telling my mom all of our business. He was like, I don't even tell my mom all my business. And you totally disregarded what that man was saying to you. And you totally was like, I don't see what the problem is. I don't know what your issue is. Why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? So he got pissed off and he threw a tantrum like a 28-year-old does because he's 28. And you expect him to do something different. He's 28. He's going to do what a 28-year-old is going to do. He's a child. He's going to act as a child. And that's what he did. Now, don't get me wrong. He's not a child. He really isn't. He's 28 years old. He's damn near 30. He's grown. But what I'm saying is you are upset that he is responding in a way that is immature when he has already shown you that he is an immature person. Because this ain't the first time that he did this. This ain't the first time he done threw a tantrum and picked up his toys to go home. This ain't the first time. Baby, that boy said, this conversation is over. I'm done. And he would not talk again. He was done. And then when she wanted to talk, he took the mic off of her because I guess he was like, I'm not talking on camera anymore. Like, I'm not having any more conversations with you on camera. Baby, he took that mic pack off of her and he was like, I'm gone. And he left her ass there. You told his mother because you wanted his mother to intervene, because you wanted his mother to control him. That's why you told his mother. There's no reason why you would want to tell his mother about y'all dating situation and him cheating on you. Why would you even bring her into that conversation? You wanted his mother to do something. And he's telling you, don't bring my mother in this. Now, let's be clear. Again, none of this negates the fact that he cheated on her. None of this negates the fact that he cheated on her. However, comma, if y'all are trying to work past it and get to a better place in y'all relationship, he's telling you what he needs. He's telling you his desire. He's telling you what he wants from you. And you totally disregarded it. And almost and like laughed at him about it. Like, and then she gonna say, well, she's the only, I don't have anybody else. She's like the mom I don't have anybody else. Chloe, baby, when she said that, I said, Chloe, you need therapy and you really need to process your grief over your husband. And it's bigger than that. Because if you're looking for substitute parenting in your boyfriend's mother to the point where you cannot disconnect from her, even when the relationship is over, I really need you to go and get some real therapy. And I'm not even saying that to be funny, because you shouldn't even be that close to that woman. And you certainly shouldn't be at that point where you can't disconnect from her. And when she started crying about how that's like her mom, Chloe, that's why you want to be back with this man. I think you love the mama more than you love him. Mama told him, tell that old lady stop calling me with that mess. Saying that mom was like her substitute mom when I'm sure they're close in age is wild. That's true too. I didn't think about that, Auntie Kim. They're probably not that woman is probably not that much older than you, Chloe. I ain't think about that. That woman is probably not that much older than you, Chloe. Because you have let's remember, you have a son that's only like 6 years younger than him. So that woman is probably not that much older than you. Baby, listen. Baby, look. Was I wrong that I laughed when that man left her there? And cause she was really like, she was really shocked. She was really shocked. And I was like, you're not shocked. This is not the first time this man done act like this. This ain't the first time. This is the first time he might have did it on camera, but this ain't the first time. Child, if my son's girlfriend told me he cheated, I would say if someone cheat on me, leave him. Baby, that's what Sophia told that's what Steely told Sophia. Not Sophia, told the boy. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm still cool with my ex-boyfriend of mine. I'm still cool with his mama. Still cool with his mom. I could call her right now. We would sit on the phone for 3 hours. But you know what we don't talk about in those 3 hours that we might be on the phone? We don't talk about him. I don't ask, she don't tell. I don't know what's going on in that man's life. I don't know if he married. I don't know if he got kids. I don't know nothing that again, I don't know nothing. And I really don't even call her like that anymore. I used to call her more than I do now. But I really don't even call her like that anymore. But when me and him broke up, I don't, and it's funny because one time I called and he actually answered the phone and I asked to speak to her. I didn't even acknowledge. And I could tell he recognized my voice because he hesitated. But he put his mom on the phone. Baby, I don't have nothing to say to you. I don't have nothing to say to you. And I don't ask her about him. And she don't volunteer no information. Because that's not our relationship. We've built a relationship outside of him. Chloe found another friend, not a mother figure. Child. If anything, she look at her like a girlfriend and be talking about her son. I don't know. Like I said, Chloe, I want you to disengage. Now, y'all told me that the people that they done got married in real life, so I don't. Godspeed. Hope you got a prenup. That's all I got. Is Chloe gonna have a baby? She gonna have another baby for that man? Mm-hmm. That's what the people told me last week. Y'all told me that. If it's a lie, y'all told me. The people last week told me they got married. Okay, Ro don't know they got married. So they must not have got married. That's what the people told me in the chat last week, that they done got married. They must not really be married then. It looked like she got married in the previews last week. Oh, yeah, I thought y'all knew something. They ain't get married. Y'all told me them people got married. They must not have got married. Ro don't know, so they must not have got married. Not Ro, go sit down. Not maybe it was a Brandy marriage. Y'all ain't got to do Brandy like that. Stop doing my girl Brandy like that. Stop doing Brandy like that. I found it quite strange the way you said her name. Still leave Brandy alone. Don't do her. Yeah, someone said it in my chat last week. Y'all lied to me. They not married. Please say it ain't. Please say it's just a rumor. It's a lie. Please say it's a lie. Please say it's a lie. But anyway, y'all, that was pretty much the episode. This was a really good episode, you guys. I'm going to tell you what I don't want, though, and I'm going to be really honest. I don't want to talk about Labrina and the therapy session all season. I don't. I don't, because I think the majority of it is stupid, if I'm being honest. I really do. I think getting angry about something that you already had a conversation with somebody about is stupid. That's my opinion. Now, if there's more to the story, I'm open to hearing it. The Precious comment, yes, that was rude, and I understand LaToya having an issue about it. But as far as Labrina and LaToya, now Labrina making the comments that she made, I understand LaToya having an issue, and I can see where that's going. Chloe and this boy, I can see where that's going, I guess. Elena, I really don't really care about the whole Josh Labrina of it all if you ain't whooping Labrina ass. And I know you're not, so I don't know. But I hope that's the last time we see Josh, because why? Why are you here? I want to know what Ro have going on. She quit the job last year. Her baby girl, you know, I want to know what Ro got going on. Mimi, okay, you still a content creator, but what's going on with your husband and your mama What we got going on with that? How's that working out? Yeah, like there's some other things going on that I want to see. I do not want to spend more time on this therapy session and Labrina, because I think we got it. Not Josh's cash member number 8. Oh Lord, no, because I don't need to see you no more. I don't need to see you no more, Josh. I don't need to see you no more. She did a showcase for bridal wear. Okay, thank you, Nitwit. Thank you, because y'all be making up stuff. Y'all be having me over here feeling some kind of way about something that didn't even happen. Thank you, Nitwit. Thank you. LaToya here. The season takes a turn. Ooh. Hey, LaToya, thanks for dropping down. Ooh. Okay. All right. I'm ready for the season to take a turn. Because I'm telling you, because at this point, I just feel like I wasn't in the therapy session, wasn't no cameras there. I don't care no more. I don't. I think I got what I need from Labrina. You showed us who you are, and I believe you. Like my girl Maya said, you showed me who you are, and I believe you. You're not a girl's girl. You're very male identified. That conversation with Josh told me everything I needed to know. The way you repeated that conversation to Mimi told me everything I needed to know. And that's it. That's all I got about that. But I'm here for it. Y'all know I love this show. I was kind of looking for. Nope. Shut up, Really B. Shut up, Really B. Shut up, Really B. I be getting ready to say something, then I gotta catch myself. I would love to interview you too, LaToya. I know Ro was saying later on. I was gonna say I was looking forward to meeting you this weekend. That's what I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna say anything more. I'm done with that. Buckle up. If you think this is crazy, the rest of the season definitely takes us. Oh, well, I'm ready. We are buckled. We are buckled. We love this show over here. Let me tell y'all something. I love the show because I love the fact, and I know we dealing with drama and stuff like that, but what I say, I love a new city. Can I slide in your DMs? Do you mind if I slide in your DMs to talk about it? Because I do want to talk about it. I was packed. All right. I'm gonna slide in your DM. Thank you. I will. I'm gonna slide in your DMs a little bit later on. Baby, I was packed and ready to go. Listen. Okay. I love the fact that we have a new city. We don't see Houston a lot. I mean, we had that other show that was on OWN, the family. I believe it was like the Family Hustle, and I love that show. I love the fact that we are seeing Black women that are really doing it. And yes, it's going to be drama. It's a reality show. Reality shows have drama. It is what it is. Like, we know that. But I just love the fact that we are seeing what you guys have to offer. Latoya, I love the publicist. I love what we're seeing from you. Y'all know I love my Ro. That's my girl right there. Ro is my spirit animal because I feel like Ro is me. um, and even though Chloe making me mad with this man right now, I love that we see that she is this entrepreneur that's just doing these things. Like, so I'm glad to see the show is back, and I'm here to support it, and I love it. And that's real talk. That y'all can go back. That's real talk. But I'll be looking forward to it. Let me get out of here. I will definitely reach out to you, Labrina and Ro, as well about interviews. And y'all know we do the panel on Wednesday night. So JoJo and giving you the real tea. And I think I'm hosting it this week. I think I'm hosting it. I think I am hosting it. So it'll be on my channel. So I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I think we're doing it at 8:30 my time. We may be doing it 7:30 my time. But I'll let you know. With that being said, y'all, let me get out of here. Y'all know I'm taking my nephew to go see He-Man later on today. And the Justice League is doing a reunion live over on Scotty by Nature's channel. I'm not sure what time it's supposed to start, but we'll be over there cutting up. Not sure what we're gonna be talking about, but we'll be over there. H-Town lived there 11 years not near. You mean Bush Airport or Bush? I like Houston. Y'all know I've been to Houston a couple of times. I love Houston. It's a nice place to visit. I don't know about moving there, but it's a nice place to visit. Y'all know I love my baby. Y'all know I love my city. So yeah. So I'll see y'all later on for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to go see He-Man, see how I feel about that, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace. Oh, Bush. I was one who said Bush Airport. I was one you was living up by the bushes. I said you high class living out there by the bushes, honey. All right.